Hey Pisces, thanks for visiting. This is your weekly reading for April the 23rd to April the 29th. And as always, if you like this reading, please like or subscribe or leave a comment. I always say that. I know, I'm sorry, but I have to say that every time. So yes, I have everything ready. So I'm just going to start straight away as quickly as I can with your reading for lovely Pisces. The first card you have for your past is, yes, the moon. Yes. I'm just seeing, what I'm seeing here is wanting something to happen, waiting for something to happen, stressing about this thing that someone wants to happen. I'm saying someone because I'm not seeing this as about you. I'm actually seeing this as about someone else. Someone else was really feeling a bit lost at this time. They were lost in their thoughts. That's what I'm seeing. And yes, this is another person, and yes, they were just feeling that something yes, they were thinking of you at this time. They were thinking of you at this time, and I'm seeing they were looking down and just surveying the situation, thinking about the past times that you've had. I'm seeing looking down and surveying and thinking and looking back, because I am looking at these two watchtowers in this card. And when you go up a watchtower, that's what you do. There's only one window. You can't look all the way up and all the way down. You have to go right to the top, look out that one window and see down. So that's what they were doing. They were looking right down, seeing everything as it was, seeing all the history they had with you, looking at bad times, looking at good times, everything else, and looking down at it and worrying about it. And this could be about an ex, I'm seeing, because I'm seeing this person, yes, they're looking back on the past, looking back on what happened, and I'm just seeing, yes, I'm not seeing that they contacted you. They probably haven't contacted you yet, but they were just looking back over things. And they could have even been losing sleep over things, because I'm seeing that they were really stressed about things that happened between you. Lots of different things. I'm not seeing one specific thing. I'm seeing there are a lot of different things. And each time they think about things, more things pop up for them in their heads. They're thinking, oh, wow, this is another thing that happened. Oh, I really regret that. And oh, I wish I had have said that. And oh, all of that kind of thing. That's what this person was thinking. So the next card you have your past is the King of Wands. So yes, you were working really hard at something, and not just working hard, but I'm seeing you being very persistent and consistent. So what I mean by that is you were trying to get back into the swing of things. So I'm seeing you probably had a break in a project or something you're working on or something like that. You were probably forced to take a break from this for some reason, and now at this time you just decided to get back into this again. And I'm seeing that you're going to keep on pushing forward. You were doing this at this time, and yes, just consistently working on whatever this was. And yes, this is like putting in the same number of hours day after day. So it's like being consistent, putting in the hours, and it might not even have been, you might not have even been focused on the end results at this time. It might be that you were just setting up habits for yourself, good habits for yourself, really positive habits. And you might not even realize what you're setting yourself up for. You are working on something, but it was like, if I work consistently on this every single day, I keep on doing this, I keep this up, I'm going to get into the habit of doing this day after day after day, and it's going to become like second nature to me. And that's fantastic. That's very positive. That's what I'm seeing you were doing. The last card you have for your past is the Two of Pentacles. So yes, this card is often about, it's about juggling things, obviously. It can be about third parties, someone juggling two people. It can be feeling overwhelmed with all these things you have to juggle. It can be all sorts of different things. I sometimes see in this card that this is a bit like an entertainer, a bit like a jester, a bit like a juggler. So sometimes they used to have, these entertainers at this time. And sometimes I see this card like that. He looks a bit silly, his hat's a bit silly, and he's just juggling things, amusing people. So that's what I'm seeing in this card. And what I'm seeing, why I'm seeing that is that I'm seeing that someone felt like they weren't taken seriously. And I'm seeing that this is about you. You were feeling like you weren't taken seriously in your more distant past. This made a huge impact on you throughout your whole life. I'm seeing that you've always gone out of your way to be taken seriously, to stand up for yourself, to make sure that people take you seriously. I'm not seeing you yelling. I'm not seeing you arguing with people. You're just very determined to be taken seriously. Now I'm seeing that probably someone in your more distant past, maybe right back to when you were a child or a lot younger than you are now, you weren't taken seriously, and you were like, from now on I'm going to be taken seriously. I am going to be determined to be taken seriously. I'm not going to have that happen to me ever again. It could be that this person in the moon card was not taking you seriously. That might be one of the reasons why you're not around this person anymore. Might be that. And I'm seeing that maybe they didn't listen to you, or it could be that, something like that. Maybe they were troubled about that. This could be one of the things they were really worrying about. And they were regretting that. But I'm also seeing there were a lot of other things they were regretting as well and thinking about. So it wasn't just that, but this could be a major thing. One of the things that they didn't do, maybe they weren't taking you seriously. The first card you have, your present, is the Sun. So this is a fantastic card. I'm seeing this is about, yes, this is the way the person in this moon card is starting to see you. I'm seeing this is about things coming to light. They're starting to understand. They're having a kind of a breakthrough about how they see you. They're still having some regrets and they're still working through this. But yes, there is a breakthrough and they're starting to realize some things about you. And I'm still not actually seeing them approaching you at this time. They are realizing things that you probably tried to tell them in your more distant past. But as I was seeing in the Two of Pentacles, they probably weren't listening to you. They weren't they weren't taking what you were saying seriously or something like that. And that's, again, they're regretting that. And they can see, I think, that you felt that was important, that you were being taken seriously, and that could have been one of the major things that they didn't do for you. The next card you have, your present, is the Four of Swords. Sorry, Four of Swords. I'm not saying that properly. So yes, this person, yes, look at this person just lying down, resting, not exactly resting, but they're just in themselves, keeping to themselves, working through this, processing things, lying down, thinking about everything that's happened, still doing this. And I'm seeing that they could have thought that there was kind of yes, I'm seeing a window, I'm looking at this window, and they could have thought that there was some sort of window of opportunity with you or something like that, but they thought they couldn't access it for some reason. If you look at this window, it's very small. It's in the top left hand corner of this card. It's a beautiful stained glass window. If you look at this, which stained glass windows are so beautiful, and it's very small though. It's very small. It's in a corner, and the man in the statue, whoever this is lying down, probably couldn't fit through this window if they tried, and they probably couldn't jump up to this window either because it's probably up very high. And also, when you think about stained glass windows, a lot of them weren't made to be opened. Some of them were, but a lot of them weren't made so that you can open them. They weren't practical. They're supposed to be looking beautiful. They're supposed to inspire things in you when you look at them with the sun shining through the scene. You're supposed to be, oh wow, look at that amazing scene. Usually they were religious scenes. But this, yes, this person is lying down thinking, I don't think I'll ever get through this window. This is a window of opportunity, but look how small it is. It's very beautiful, but I can't reach it. I can't get through it. I don't know what to do. So I'm not saying that they're always going to be feeling like that, but this is one of the feelings they're going to be thinking when they're just by themselves processing everything that's happened. Unobtainable. This is how they probably feel about you at this time, that you're unobtainable to them. The last card you have, your present, is the Nine of Cups. Look at this guy. I always laugh when I see him. So yes, I'm seeing that this is actually about contentment. This is about contentment. You're a lot more contented, obviously, than this person in the Moon card. You're way more contented than them. You don't have to be very contented to be more contented than them at this time. They're very lost in their thoughts. You're working towards something. You're working toward manifesting something that you really, truly want at this time. You can see that this is in front of you. You can see that this is possible for you at this time. You have this in front of you. It is possible for you. I'm seeing that it is possible for you. Look, you have the Nine of Cups. just be careful that, you know, you might have to actually, you might have to lose something, or maybe sacrifice something to get to where you want to go with this thing, or whatever it is you want to manifest. This could be a lack of time, because I am seeing a lot of hard work in this, and I'm seeing that probably in the King of Wands you were putting in these good habits to yourself to get yourself used to this day-to-day work, and that's what you are setting up for yourself. You may not have realized that, to set yourself up to manifest this thing, so that when this comes along you'll be used to this hard work. It might be something like that. You'll probably have a lack of time if you choose to do this thing. I'm seeing a lot of persistence, persisting, and yes, if you pursue this, you might not have much time to do other things or to spend time with a lot of other people. If you look at this man in this card, he's very content, but he's by himself. So you might lose some people, you might lose touch with people, you might not have time to keep up with everyone. That's what I'm seeing. That might be something you have to sacrifice. The first card you have for your future is the Eight of Swords. So yes, I'm seeing this could be about someone around you. This is not this person in the Moon card. This is not this person that's thinking about you. I'm seeing this is probably a friend. This is probably an ex-friend I'm seeing. A past friend. Yes, I was thinking it could be a family member, but actually no, I'm seeing it's probably a friend. Yes, an ex-friend. This person's trying to run from their problems. This person has a lot of burnt bridges behind them. This person, whenever they come up against a problem with someone, they run away, or they try to run away. They might physically run away, but they can't actually run away in their head. They're trapped with their thoughts. They're trapped with regrets. They can never really run away. You can run. You see a lot of people doing this when they run from country to country, or, you know, if you're in the US or other places, sometimes they run from state to state. Oh, now I'm here. And the next time you see, oh, now I'm in another state. Oh, now I'm in another country. Oh, now I'm here. Now I'm in Spain. Oh, now I'm in France. Or now I'm in Germany. You think, what are you doing? Why are you, you know, there's nothing wrong with traveling if that's what you love doing. I love traveling. But if you're doing it to escape, oh, I want a whole new scene now. I'm getting away from all of that. You never can. And you see these types of people, and they often keep running and running and running from place to place to place to place. Oh, I want to start a new life. Oh, now I wanted to start another one. Now I want to start another one. You can never escape yourself. If you run, you can never escape yourself. If you're escaping problems, you know, wherever you go, you take your problems with you. That's the old saying. So that's what's happening with this person. You might have had some sort of argument with them. You might have been angry with them about something, and you're probably not the only one. They probably have quite a few people who are angry with them. They run away. They look like they're having a fantastic time wherever they are. They might be in an island paradise, swimming in a pool or something, and you think, oh wow, they're fantastic, having a great time. No, they're in their thoughts, they're upset, they're worried, they're trapped by their thoughts. Look at this woman. She's tried to run away from home. Her home's in the background up on a hill, but she can't get any further because her thoughts are trapping her. That's what I'm seeing with this person in this card. They might work through it eventually, but it's something they're going to have to face. They have to face their problems before they can actually get through whatever it is. The next card you have, your future, is Justice. So yes, I'm seeing that you are going to be pursuing this goal in the Nine of Cups, this thing that you really want to manifest, whatever it is you want to do. But I am seeing that you are weighing things up. This is what the Justice the Justice card is saying to me. Might be a car you're pursuing. The Justice card is saying to me that you are going to be looking at all angles of this first, weighing everything up. I think you are going to realize that you are going to make some sacrifices to do this, probably time sacrifices, and you're thinking, is this worth it? Is this not? I have to look at all the angles of this. I have to see whether I can actually put this commitment in. All sorts of things you're going to be looking at, and that's very sensible. You're going to be very sensible when you do this. But I am seeing that probably eventually you will do this. Probably not at this time in your future. It might be in your more distant future, because I'm seeing at this time you're just looking at all the angles, all the aspects of this, seeing whether this is really what you're going to do. The last card you have for your future is the Three of Pentacles. So yes, I'm seeing this is about this person again in the Moon card, this poor old person in the Moon card that has all these regrets about you. They're thinking about you. wanting to contact you but thinking, I can't do this. And that's what I'm seeing again in the Three of Pentacles. This is what they're seeing. They're seeing three people. You, them, not three people, three things. Two people and an obstacle. You and them and an obstacle. That's what I'm seeing when I look at these Three of Pentacles. They want to jump out and speak to you. They can't. They see this big obstacle in front of them. They're afraid that you're going to reject them. They really regret all these things. They're afraid you might even say no and slam the door in their face or something like that. They might eventually come to talk to you, but at this time, they're not going to be ready. But I'm seeing that probably in the future, they might come to do that with you. So just be prepared if that's, you know, what you want. I don't know if you want to see them or not, but be prepared that probably in your more distant future, I'm trying to say, they will come and speak to you at some time, but not at this time in your future. So Pisces, I hope this resonated. Keep in mind, this is a general reading. It won't always resonate with every single person. But again, if you liked this reading, please like or subscribe or leave a comment if you'd like to. Thank you so much for watching.